You did a very great job. You did a very great job. Ghana is proud of you. That's your father? Oh, the chuku of him. So you are giving him the motivation, chuku and it. So congratulations to you. You did a very amazing. But why did you resign?
I didn't resign.
We see a news that you resigned.
Oh, I sent my message of gratitude.
Oh, not resign. Ghana coach, good luck. Thank you. Ghana is proud of you. That's your father?
You this guy, what's your problem? You see, say Carlos Queiroz and in daughter, Carlos Queiroz and in wife, they stand there. Then you they ask, say, that's your father. Hey, mubenyasem. Even after you've gotten the answer, no, you still they move on. They say, oh, so you be the chuku. You be the chuku boy. Wait. Anyway, after all the laughter, the same guy asked Carlos Queiroz, why did you resign? Now, make we pay attention to this question. He didn't ask, did you resign? He asked, why did you resign? Meaning, even the guy himself had already accepted the reports that Carlos Queiroz had resigned, and he just wanted to know the reason. Then Carlos Queiroz replies, no, I didn't resign. Now, the whole story takes another turn. Something is not adding up. Personally, I don't really have a problem with whether Carlos Queiroz has resigned or not. If he says he hasn't resigned, no problem. We hear you, Mr. Carlos. But let's rewind small and go back to what started all this confusion. After Ghana's defeat to Colombia, Carlos Queiroz posted an emotional message on his Facebook page. It was a very beautiful message. He thanked the players, he thanked the fans, he thanked everyone who supported the Black Stars. Then he wrote this particular line. He said, and I quote, I leave this journey with pride in what we achieved. Now, Mr. Carlos, help me understand. When you said, I leave this journey, which journey exactly? Were you talking about the 2026 World Cup qualifying journey or your journey as Ghana's head coach with the Ghana Football Association? Because those are two completely different things. If you meant the World Cup journey, then you should have said the World Cup journey. If you meant your journey with the Black Stars, then that's another matter. The problem is your statement wasn't clear enough. And once a statement isn't clear, people will naturally interpret it the way they understand it. That's exactly what happened. The media found their own meaning, the public found their own meaning. Almost everybody concluded that Carlos Queiroz is packing his bags, like Carlos Queiroz has already resigned. So, Mr. Carlos, since English isn't your first language, we will forgive you small, okay? No problem. Maybe that's not exactly what you intended to communicate. No problem. But this is where my issue starts. If that wasn't what you meant, why did it take 4 days before we finally heard you say, I didn't resign? Because honestly, after just 1 day of seeing all the headlines saying you had resigned, I think you should have come out to clarify what you actually meant. At least 1 day, not 4 days. Because for 4 days, oh, come on. The resignation story was everywhere, including sports websites, television stations, radio discussions, Facebook, X, YouTube. Everybody believed Carlos Queiroz had resigned. Yet, there was no clarification. Then this casual video surfaces and that's where we finally hear you say, oh, I didn't resign. But Mr. Carlos, make I ask you, is it like somebody called you and had a conversation with you and that's why you are now clearing the air? Charlie, me, I don't know. I'm only asking a question. Because honestly, if this guy hadn't asked you that question in this casual video, would Ghanaians still be believing today that you had resigned? That's the question still on my mind. Anyway, since you've said you haven't resigned, we hear you. We will take your word for it unless we hear anything official to the contrary. But one thing is certain. That Facebook post caused massive confusion, especially that line, "I leave this journey." Mr. Carlos, we beg next time, make you explain small for the boys, because you nearly made the whole country believe say you had left the Black Stars. Anyway, that's my take. What about you? When you read "I leave this journey," did you also think Carlos Queiroz had resigned, or do you think the media misunderstood what he meant and that they did not actually do their homework? Let's keep the discussion respectful in the comments. If you enjoyed this video so far, don't forget to like, subscribe, follow for more updates, and share to your friends. Until then, I'll see you in the next one.
Criss Mettle!